The Kenyan people have been
Capuchin TV.
And forward ever, backward never. So move ahead. Ahead, ahead.
Endelea kutazama Capuchin TV. Kitambulisho Katoliki. Maureen Kimani, and our sign language interpreter is Jane Mbaya. Thank you for choosing to spend your time with us as we bring you the stories making headlines today. We begin our bulletin with a focus on Christian unity, which has been highlighted as a vital responsibility for all denominations in the country and a source of hope for those facing challenges. This message was delivered by Bishop Anthony Maura of the Anglican Church, Diocese of Nakuru, during an event held in Nairobi. The call for unity was also echoed by the Vice Chancellor of the Catholic University of Eastern Africa, who stressed that denominational differences should not prevent believers from coming together. These remarks come as World Council of Churches observes the Week of Prayer for Christian Unity, an annual initiative aimed at strengthening solidarity among Christians across all denominations. Take a look.
Jina langu naitwa Anthony Maura Mambo, askofu wa kanisa la Kianglikana wa askofu wa Nakuru, ambaye siku ya leo nimekuja katika university yetu ya Kwea Catholic University of East Africa, ambapo kulikuwa na maombi ya wiki kuhusu umoja wa Wakristo. Jambo hili ni jambo la maana sana, sababu tunapoangalia tuna kwamba wakati Kristo alipokuja duniani alituambia tuwe taa na tuwe chumvi wa dunia. Na mwongozo wetu wa wiki hii umekuwa kwamba tumetoka kwa nuru ili tuwe nuru, tupeleke nuru kwa wale watu wengine. Ukweli ni kwamba tuna jukumu kama kanisa na Wakristo kuona kwamba tumetoka kwenda kule nje kupatia watu tumaini. Tunaishi wakati ambapo watu wengi wamepoteza matumaini sababu ya maisha bila yamekuwa. wakati mwingine tunasikia watu wamejiua, wakati mwingine watu wanapoteza kazi zao. Kwa sababu ya hiyo watu wengi wamekosa mahali pa kwenda. Lakini sisi kama kanisa tuna jukumu la kwenda kule nje kama muungano wa kanisa na kuweka tofauti zetu mbali na kushikana, kujua kwamba ile umuhimu ni kwamba ni upendo ambao Bwana alitupatia ili tuwafikie wale wengine na kuambia kwamba kuna tumaini, sababu Kristo alituita na ndani yake tutapata uzima wa milele. Kwa hivyo kanisa ya madhehebu yote tushikane kwa pamoja, tujue kwamba tumeitwa na Bwana, tufanye kazi ambayo Bwana ametuitia, tukisahau tofauti zetu ambazo si za msingi sana. Cha msingi ni kwamba upendo wa Kristo, Mungu alimtoa mwanae Yesu Kristo akafa msalabani na kalipa deni letu. Wote tumeitwa na yeye ili tuwe kitu kimoja kama vile alivyokuwa yeye na Baba, nasi pia tuwe ndani yao. Nashukuru sana. Asante.
The message of today was that we live together, we work together, we share together, and to respond and to be the living response to the prayer of Christ, that they may all be one, as we read in the Gospel of St. John. So we are very grateful. Our people, please let us be one. Let our faith not divide us, because our destiny is the same. Our destiny is heaven, and we shall be there together forever. So let us use our temporal time on earth to be together, so that when we meet in heaven, it shall be a continued communion.
Reported cases of prostate cancer among men, along with other urinary tract infections that also affect women and young people, are rising in Murang'a County. Health officials are now urging men aged 40 and above to undergo medical checkups at least once a year to enable early detection and treatment for the diseases. Let's take a look.
Huwa tunasema kwamba kwa mwanaume yoyote aliye zaidi ya miaka 40 na zaidi, aliye na miaka 40 na zaidi, anahitajika akuje aweze kufanyiwa kipimo ambayo inaitwa PSA. PSA huwa tunasema mwanaume yote aliye na miaka 40 na zaidi ifanywe kila mwaka. Sababu PSA ikianza kuonekana inapanda, huwa inamaanisha kuna shida na prostate. Na ikiwa inapanda hivyo, inahitajika iweze kushughulikiwa mapema, na pia ndio tuweze kuangalia tuone hiyo prostate iko kiwango gani. Ni damu inachukuliwa alafu inashughulikiwa. Lakini ni muhimu kwamba ukuje ujulikane mapema ili matibabu ianze mapema, na ikianza mapema kuna kwanga na almost 100% kutibika na iishe. Hii camp ni ya ku make sure ya kwamba ama kuhakikisha ya kwamba wale walio na hizi shida zinaweza patikana mapema na ziweze kushughulikiwa mapema. Na kwa kampi yetu ni kwamba tumehakikisha kwamba tuko na daktari wa mkojo, daktari mkubwa wa mkojo tutakuwa na madaktari wengine.
Moving on, public health officers have threatened industrial action if the government fails to improve pay and working conditions for interns within 14 days. The Kenya Environmental Health and Public Health Practitioners Union says interns face discrimination in appointment and salaries compared to other medical fields. Susan Bulemi reports.
Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever, for the union makes us strong.
Union officials led by National General Secretary Brown Ashira called on the government to hire public health interns and pay them on par with their peers in medicine, pharmacy, and clinical practice.
Go to our health facilities, 70% of our illnesses, the illness that are actually causing pressure on our health facilities are 100% communicable. Comrades, power. We are asking the government. The other day we saw in the budget, you put almost 700 billion to education. While we appreciate education is very important, we also must be able to say that you cannot go to a class and study when you are sick.
Speaking at Kenyatta University during the launch of the first Caravan Mentorship Program and the local union chapter, Ashira also demanded increased budget allocation for the health sector, saying the 138 billion Kenyan shillings in the last budget falls far short compared to education, which received over 700 billion Kenyan shillings.
You gave Minister of Health only a paltry 138 billion Kenya shillings. We have had our interns, our public health interns not being paid. We have seen a government that is so discriminative. They pay medical officers, they pay clinical officers, they pay nurses interns. When it comes to public health officers interns, there's no money. So we are asking this and we are demanding that we want our public health officers interns to be paid.
The union argued that public health training should be delivered by professionals with formal qualifications in the field, noting that many lecturers currently teaching the subject lack proper credentials.
Can you incentivize community health promoters? We heard the deputy president saying the other day that they are going to actually to formalize their contracts and put them on permanent and impenetrable terms. These guys are suffering. When you see the president, right now we're talking about the Nyota funds. We have actually forgotten quickly about health funds. We are asking the president incentivize community health promoters. Give these people good money. Elfu is nothing. When you are giving them 5,000 this economy, where can a community health promoter from this from one household to household, covering almost 100 households, and you are giving him 5,000?
Union Treasurer Mohammed Ali emphasized the need for greater government focus on disease prevention, calling for a rise in public health funding from the current 18 billion Kenyan shillings.
I want to make it clear is in terms of employment. We have majority of numbers from the Ministry of Health who have gone for greener pastures, others due to natural attrition, and they have also retired. So we have a huge number there. And one thing is that huge number can be replaced by our officers who are here. Yes. So we want to make sure that we have our inlet and outlet very safe, so that now we can have future for our own and having public health that has future. At the same time, I want to say this. We cannot be giving prevention 18 billion, yet we are giving curative over 120 billion. Yes. That shows that we are a nation that is making us to fall sick rather than prevention. Yes. We want our interns to be paid.
Student leaders supported by the union's stance, highlighting the financial struggles faced by public health interns.
I want to say this. We shall not tire until public health students get their rights. Comrades, power! We will tell the government that all the interns must be paid. Yes. We can't study 4 years. 2 years attachment, we are going for 2 times. Yes. Then when you go for interns, you don't get money. Yes. Comrades, power! Teachers are getting money. Why public health? Comrades, power! Interns must be paid.
Reporting for the Catholic Focus, Capuchin TV, I'm Susan Bulemi.
Moving on, 5 public schools in Molo constituency are set to receive a major infrastructure boost after a national housing project committed to constructing modern classrooms, laboratories and administration blocks as part of its community social responsibility program. A move expected to improve learning conditions and academic performance.
We are very happy today because we have received our visitors who had come to hand over the site where the school is going to benefit from the administration block and classes, as well as the hostels. This is going to improve this institution very much, considering that this is an old school which was started in 1938, and therefore some of the buildings that are there are old and definitely needed some change.
There are some infrastructure that we are going to do in different schools, about 5 schools in the area. One of them is within Michinda Primary itself. We are doing an admission block and some student dormitories, which we've actually handed over the site to the contractor today. We also doing some additional classroom in these particular schools. We have PCA Elbagon Secondary School, where we are adding some extra classrooms. We also having a new Creation Primary, also extra classroom, Socorro Primary, and Orthodox Primary School. Because as part of this project, we are saying that the project needs to be beneficial to the communities.
The Taita Taveta County government, in partnership with the Kenya Devolution Support Program, has announced plans to construct a 5-story medical complex at Moi County Referral Hospital in Voi. The 352 million shilling project is expected to be completed within 18 months. Gabriel Mokoma reports.
An ICU, HDU, a modern accident and emergency department, expanded surgical wards with 44 beds and a 70 million shilling oxygen plant. Governor Andrew Mwadime says the oxygen plant will cut monthly oxygen costs and improve emergency care. Moi Hospital Medical Superintendent Dr. Nesto Mosaru says additional theaters will reduce referrals to Mombasa and Nairobi, lowering costs and saving lives.
Hospitali ya Moi ni level 4, lakini kuna services ambazo kwa sasa ni changamoto sana, ni space. Wards hazitoshi. Tuko tu na 2 general male and female wards, pediatric ward, maternity na newborn unit. Kwa hivyo tukiangalia sana na bed capacity yetu ni kama 156. Therefore ndio hii project tukaonelea tuifanye hapa Moi. Tumeonelea kufanya hivyo ndiposa to address changamoto ya space na tuweze kufanya specialized surgeries ambazo kwa sasa hatuwezi kufanya kwa sababu ya space. Wagonjwa wetu wote wanalala wodi moja na kuna zile surgeries ziko very sensitive na infection, hatuwezi kuzifanya kuweka wagonjwa mahali pamoja.
Deputy Governor and Health CEC Christine Kilalo says the project will strengthen service delivery and position Moi County Referral Hospital for an upgrade to level 5. The county government has already committed 12 million shillings to kickstart the project.
Tukaonelea hili ni swala limekuwa nyeti na la muda, na kukawa kuna mradi wa kiserikali ambao unaitwa KDSP2, na katika hii KDSP2 ikawa county zimepewa nafasi wakati wa hiyo program waweze kuchagua mradi wa investment ama wa kuwekeza. Kwa hivyo kwa kauli moja sisi uongozi wa Taita Taveta ambapo unahusisha gavana pamoja na MCAs tukaamua kwamba mwaka huu kwanza tulikuwa tumeamua katika bajeti yetu tunapeana priority masuala ya afya, na tukakubaliana kwa kauli moja tuweze kuinvest ama tuweze kuwekeza katika kuboresha huduma za matibabu katika referral hospital yetu ambayo huwa inasemekana ni level 4, lakini ukweli kabisa haijafika level 4.
From Voi, Taita Taveta County, my name is Gabriel Mwakoma.
Sugarcane farmers from Nambale constituency in Busia County are worried about losing millions of shillings following delays in harvesting their crops, which have already reached maturity. The farmers say that local sugar mills have become slow to process the sugarcane, raising concerns that imported sugar from neighboring countries could undermine their earnings.
Mimi kwa mfano mimi niko na zaidi ya eka 70 na nimekatiwa tu eka 2 eka 3.5. Hebu piga hesabu uone ni kiasi gani ya miwa hijakatwa, na hivyo inafanyika kwa kila mtu.
Mvua ukifika mwezi wa 3 hatutaweza tena matrakta kuingia kwa haya mashamba kukata hii miwa. Itakuwaje sasa? It will have to wait for another 1 year.
Na wakulima bado wanaendelea kupanua kilimo. Wakulima wapya pia wanakuja. Na mkulima mpya akikuja na miwa yake ikae kama miezi 24 kama vile tunaona kuna miwa hapa ya miezi 24 ijakatwa. Huyo mkulima unafikiria ataendelea kulima? Si atawacha kulima.
And besides that, those people who rely on this farm, the people that hire the casuals, they're waiting. So meanwhile the children are back at home because they can't go to school.
Mimi naona factory huwa wana close factory ili miwa yenye kwa market irudi chini, wapeane window ya importation ya nini ya miwa. Hiyo tu ndio sababu, hakuna kitu kuallow cartels to come in. Ni kama kuna kitu anapata kwa cartels, na ndio sababu, hakuna sababu nyingine.
Mimi naomba pia our MPs, wabunge wetu, mwanze kufikiria, kwa sababu hakuna njia yoyote watu wenu wa Busia County na Kakamega wanaweza kusonga mbele kama si ukulima wa miwa. Na hiyo sukari kama bado iko Mombasa, hiyo mimi naomba, kama kuna vitu ambavyo ni haramu, hiyo ni sukari kama hiyo ni haramu, ikamatwe na ichome huko Mombasa.
Now we are wondering today, the price of sugar is high, but the price of sugarcane is low. When we look at our neighboring country, Uganda, the price of sugarcane is 8,000 per ton. That is Kenya money. And yet, the price of sugar in Uganda is low. What is the criteria?
So please, somebody somewhere wake up and stop sleeping. This is not, it's a crisis, and we are very, very, very unhappy.
So President, na kuomba, tafadhali, ongea na watu wa Sugar Board, ongea na sekta za sheria, hizi elections zifanywe haraka, wakulima waende kufaidika na pesa ambayo inakatwa kama taxation na inaenda kwa Sugar Board.
And that brings us to the end of Catholic Focus. Thank you for watching. Maureen Kimanindo, signed language interpreter, has been Jane Mbaya. Until next time, God bless.
Keep watching Capuchin TV, your staunchly Catholic identity channel. You are watching Capuchin TV. For comments or compliments on our programming, you can either write to us on info@capuchintv.co.ke, or you can call us directly on 0717 424 866. Your complaint shall be addressed within 7 days. Remember to keep a copy of your communication with us.